He started asking to borrow money. Big mistake. Never loan it to a covert malignant narcissist. They will never pay you back. You cannot trust them at all. He bugged me. He said he had a Rolex watch payment that he had. And I myself was raised to be pretty responsible. I had very frugal parents. I would never even own a Rolex watch. And I never really cared about stuff like that. He really cared about his image, wearing like Rolex watches. He had a Porsche. He always had to have top of the line stuff like that. And I grew up, I hardly wear jewelry because I'm a tomboy. So he bugged me one day, could I have a gift? And I don't even know why I gave it to him, because we were really starting to have a lot of problems in Devaluation at the time. And you think that you're their girlfriend, and he even had a hidden double life. So he was using me and God knows how many other women. So he bugged for a gift. He said that he needed $800 some for some watch payment, which seemed like a large payment for a watch. I thought it was ridiculous. I'm like, why would you make payments on jewelry or a watch? I wouldn't even buy something unless I had the money to outright buy it. So I just thought that it was irresponsible, and I thought I was being a nice girlfriend. The other thing is, he was very selfish. I always had to pay to fly down to Georgia. I had to pay to fly to Atlanta and get a hotel because I was a long distance girlfriend, and that's how he was able to hide his hidden double life from me, because he lied and said he was single. And his excuses were that he had a very private life at first because he was the CEO of a record label I was at. He pretty much ended up being over me, over my contract, kind of like a Diddy situation where I was a singer and songwriter under him. And it was a terrible situation because he would threaten to cut my contract all the time. If he was abusive, and whenever we would break up, whenever he would cheat on me with a new supply for a little while, then it was terrible because I couldn't get away from him because I was under him at his label. He was really cheap. A term my mom used to use, my parents, was freeloader. I felt like he was a freeloader bum. It ended up I started paying for restaurants when in the beginning he was paying for stuff. He was like a parasite or a leech, where I feel like he lives off of his victims. I'm guessing that the woman he married, with how selfish he was, is most likely paying a lot of bills, or he doesn't want to pay her child support. He likes to have that primary supply that he can always run back to.